Check in with Joey and Lauren from My102.7. Hello, good morning. Where are you guys? Oh, hey. Hey, Lauren.
Hey, it's me. I'm at home because, you know, the weather outside.
Yes.
And so we decided to stay home today. I actually just came in. Both of us just came in from shoveling snow, as I'm sure a lot of people have been doing. Joey says hi. He's upstairs.
Hi, Joey.
Yeah, he's on kid duty. Our kids are a little chaotic right now. We're in the toddler phase, but it is like the intense, insane, I need a snack, I need this,
Yes.
oh my goodness kind of a phase.
Yep.
And they feed off of each other, and we're like, you know what, TV interview right now with crazy toddlers, let's just do one of us right now. So that's what Dad's doing. He's upstairs.
Okay, well, I love it. I love the fact that Dad's babysitting because now it's time for some girl talk. Awesome.
That's true, right?
All right.
And ironically enough, I want to talk to you about dads, kind of, or parents, as far as like what you call yourself in front of your kids. And the reason why, and I really want your thoughts on this, and I'll tell you what Joey said, because we talked about this on our show.
I love talking about Joey. Let's talk about Joey.
Good. So Chris Hemsworth is really who we're talking about.
Okay.
But Chris Hemsworth, recently he's kind of gone viral because he posted on his Instagram a video. They're fishing somewhere off the coast of Australia, and in the background of the video, you can hear his 9-year-old son say, "You got this, Chris. Good job. You got it, Chris." And so his son called him Chris.
Oh.
And then in the caption, Chris Hemsworth said, "Before you come at me for my kids calling me Chris, yes, he called me Chris because he's my BFF, and true besties, true mates don't call each other dad." So my question to you, and what we kind of opened up on the show, is what are your thoughts on your children calling you by your first name, or your children calling you something other than mom or other than dad? What are your thoughts?
Well, I appreciate Chris Hemsworth leaning in and explaining the relationship with his child and why they've decided to call each other by their first names. Because in that perspective, I get it, right? Like, to him, he's not a father to his child. They are friends. There's a friendship. But I do think that the choice of what your child decides to call you is a reflection of your relationship with your kid, right? Because to me, and the way I've been raised, is there's a level of respect, right, with calling your mom mom or your dad dad, or and in my house, you know, my kids call me mom and call dad dad, right?
Right.
Because typically in my experience, when someone calls their parent by a first name and not identifying them as, you know, a parent as mom or dad, it's usually because there's a strained relationship, right? That's typically what I've been exposed to. So, you know, and any of my friends that I know that refer to their parents by their first names are because they've kind of distanced themselves from that relationship with their parents, if that makes sense. And so, but I appreciate Chris's.
Your husband?
Yeah.
What do you call your husband at home? Like, what do you call him? Do you call him by his first name?
I call him all kinds of names. He's got like,
do you use pet names? What do you
do.
say?
Yeah, he has 8 million. I have 8 million nicknames for Greg. I call him Greg.
Okay.
I call him Sweetie. I call him Goo. I call him Dad.
That's cute.
Yes, no, there's all kinds of names for him.
I find that at our house, and I think maybe it's because we have really littles, it's just so accustomed. Like, I always call Joey Dad at home, and it's so weird, but like, he's not my dad. But at home, I'll just be like, hey Dad, can you get this? Or hey Dad, did you check on this? And so I think it's because the kids, but our 4-year-old, he thinks he is so funny. He walks around this house and he'll go, Joey, or he'll go, Lauren. And so he calls us by our first names all the time. And I'm like, it's Mom. I'm like, there's only 2 people on the planet that can use the name Mom for me. Use it. Like, it's special. Your mom is for you.
I love that. That's such a great point. It's true, right? And I think for parents too, it's enduring and it's important because you're right. You know, those are the only people that can actually call you that because they're your babies, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Producer Daniel had texted us last night, said he would get in trouble if he called his parents by the first name. I think if I tried that growing up too, my mom would be like, excuse me?
Exactly.
My mom's name is Kim. If I ever called her Kim, she'd probably go, to really quick her head around. Like,
yes. Like, well, I'm sorry, you know, but I would think that maybe your child is doing that because it gets attention, right? Like he's figuring out buttons and boundaries right now, probably. And that's why he's like, Joey, Lauren, and you're like, hey, because it gets a reaction, right?
He thinks he's so funny, and I'm like, whatever, he's 4.
Yeah, exactly. You're 4, buddy. Mom's gonna lay it down. You're gonna lay it down. Yeah, but no, I totally agree though too. And then we were also talking about here amongst the Idaho Today team about what do your kids call their friends' parents? You know, do they
we
say?
talked about that on the show too.
Yes. Yeah. And what did you find out?
So Joey gave me so much heat for this on the show because I always called my best friend, I called her mom, and Joey's like, that is so weird. He goes, no, I called them Mr. or Mrs. Smith or Johnson or whatever their last name was, right? Mrs. Paul would be for you. Do your kids' friends call you Mellisa? Like, what do they call you?
Well, so my kids' friends, they call me a mix of everything. They'll call me, you know, like Lila's mom or Abby's mom, or they'll say, you know, Mrs. Paul, or they'll say Mellisa. And I don't care. Honestly, I really don't care. To me, it's whatever makes them comfortable and feel comfortable in our home. But it's funny that you would say that you called your best friend's mom, because I would do the same thing. And to me, it's enduring. I don't know if it's a girl thing, but to me, it's enduring when you do that.
I don't know. But I feel like now as a parent, I would be so mad because I would be like, I'm your mom. Don't call somebody else mom. Like that, I heard that.
Who just thumbs up you? Where did that come from? What? What's that?
What was that thumbs up?
I don't know. I like it. All right. I'm getting yelled at. We got to go. I love the thumbs up. Thank you, Lauren. Everyone, check out Joey and Lauren on My102.7. We'll be right back.